Now to Washington, where President Obama is getting ready to deliver his sixth State of the Union address to Congress and the American people Tuesday night. Here with the preview is ABC News Chief White House Correspondent Jon Karl, hosting ABC's This Week later this morning. Jon, the president has had a rough few months. What do you think he needs to do to get his second term back on track?
Yeah, a rough year, really, Dan. And I think that the key thing he has to do is to show that that bad year, really what was the most frustrating, worst year of the Obama presidency is behind him, that he is going to turn the page. You'll hear talk, we've already started hearing talk about this being a year of action, a year of opportunity. He will push for some action from Congress. There are signs that he could actually see progress on a big immigration bill. But the president will also make it clear that even with serious opposition in that Republican House of Representatives, making major legislation difficult, if not impossible, that he has plans to get things done using the executive powers of his office.
All right, let's move to the Olympics, beginning in less than 2 weeks in Sochi, Russia. I'm sure that you'll be talking a lot about security at the games this morning. What is the administration's biggest worry, do you think, for the thousands of Americans who will be traveling there?
Well, the worst case scenario, Dan, is the idea that there could be an attack within the Olympic venue. That is the disaster scenario. It's also the one that they see as the least likely. U.S. officials who are tracking this very carefully say that they believe that the Russians have a pretty good handle on securing the Olympic venues and the immediate surrounding area. The biggest concern is that softer targets outside of what Putin has called that ring of steel around Sochi will be hit by terrorists, certainly the Chechen separatists that have done such a consistent job of hitting soft targets, unprotected targets in Russia.
Yeah, so much time, effort, and money now going into security there. Jon, thanks very much. Be sure to join Jon later this morning for ABC's This Week, where Olympic security is the big story. Plus the Powerhouse Roundtable, big show. Don't miss it. And a reminder, ABC News will have complete coverage of the State of the Union here on Tuesday night. We get started at 9 Eastern as the president lays out his vision for America for 2014.